The East. Of course, we'll be talking about the under 17 ongoing scouting and trial in Anambra State. But I'm not doing this alone. Of course, I'm still your sportsman, Anthony Onyakachukwukochukwu. Call me Mark Anthony. I'm not doing this alone in the building. I have with me my partner. I call her of course, a sports machine with me. I don't know.
You mean the female part, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, of course, this is Uche Diana, your Wonder Woman on the Sports Airways. Yes, we have it rolling. Yes, it is time for Sports Arena. And a lot of things will be happening today. We have a lot of things to talk about Anambra, our own Anambra. And in the Anambra, we want to hear your voice as well. Now, to actually talk about the under-17 trials, I know we have a very important guest with us. Okay. Yes, we have a very special guest with us, and he will be giving us all the tips, the bits, the news, and he's the one and the only coordinator, organizer. In fact, you cannot say anything about Anambra Sports if you cannot mention this man. And of course, who are we talking about in our midst today? None other than the 5-star general himself. Our Anambra State Football Association chairman. General Chikelu, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
It's been a while. We've missed you here. Yeah. And we're glad to have you back. Yeah. So are you're definitely thrilled to be here?
Yes.
Because you have a lot for us.
Yes.
Well, since your tenure began, it's been one project to the other, and I'm glad you're here now to give us a rundown of that. So Anthony, what do you have for us?
All right, from there, I think we are going to know, because this scouting and trial of a thing in Anambra State, this is the first time, if I'm not mistaken. And another thing is, I want to know exactly what you have for us based on the activities being mapped out in order to see that you bring out young talents that can take over, especially when you're talking about the national team, people that can make our country proud. So this is the first time, and I don't know, you are going to tell us why you chose Anambra State as the venue for this scouting and trial program.
Yeah, I'm the chairman of Anambra State Football Association, so I chose the program to be in Anambra, and this is the first time it's happening over almost 40 years, Okay. So we're happy to do it, because what we're about to do is about every Anambrians have been complaining that they are boys, they have players, they have boys, they are playing football, but they don't know how to do it and everything. That's why I brought the tournament, the trials to come to Anambra State. So everybody have the opportunity and have the chance to come and showcase themselves once we are under 17 years. What we're about to do is to make sure we bring the kids out of all this kidnapping, women and all those things, because the government launched the security aspect, but this football is the most important thing we can arrest these boys to make sure we get it right from them. So I'm so happy that it's happening in Anambra State under my regime and under my tenure for us to make sure the kids are out of trouble. So I'm so happy.
Okay.
Now, talking about doing it in Anambra State, this is the first time in a very long time. In fact, many generations so far were not here when the last time it actually happened. And this time around, you're bringing it.
It never happened before.
It hasn't. In fact, this is something worth celebrating. Now, of course, talking about bringing it here to Anambra, can you tell us, what is the criteria? People that are supposed to have talents like that, what do they have to do to make sure that...
Yeah, all the Anambrians, everybody have the chance to come and showcase themselves, but it's under 17. A lot of things are coming from outside Anambra State. The Rangers are coming, Rivers United, a lot of people from Heartland people are coming. But I make sure that everybody should understand that this is a program of Anambra State. So my Anambra must have the privilege for them to know.
So it's Anambra first.
It's Anambra first before any other person. So I'll make everybody to understand that. And the coach was so happy for coming to Anambra, because that 85% of the people that play for Green Eagles and Super Eagles are from Anambra State. If you count all of us in a one-time Super Eagles, Mikel Obi, a lot of people, we are from Anambra State. So what we want to do now to make sure Anambra State come back again as the hub of football again in Nigeria. And this is the first time Anambra State is having an S international in the affairs of football in Anambra State. So I'm so happy to key in what the government is doing to make sure our kids are out of trouble. So that's all.
Okay. Now I want to ask a very important question because it's something that we sometimes see and hear, and it's not really a surprise anymore. So are there measures in place to actually stop and avoid overage players being
Yes. There are some people that have already employed for them to do the screening, you know. But apart from doing the screening, if I look at you, I know your age, I can tell you go out here over 17.
Does it always happen like that?
Of course. We are not doing that matter now. So if I see this man, the cameraman is up to 32 years. I know, of course, now. So what we're doing is to make sure our kids, young people, 17 years, 15, 16 years, you know,
Okay.
talents in Anambra State, so discover them to make sure we get it right. So that's what we're doing. Anybody that is above 17 years cannot be part of it.
Okay. Yeah. Of course, you are not missing the action, modeling, because I know that you stepped in when we were almost asking questions based on the scouting and trial happening live in Anambra State. So I don't know whether you have something to ask the FA chairman or something like that.
You must have.
Thank you so much, Onyeka. Welcome to ABS, our own FA chairman. You are doing very well, sir. I must commend you for what you've done, what you've achieved since you took up this job. Onyeka, just like you asked me, he has said a lot about the ongoing program aimed at discovering young talents, okay, who will make the state proud,
Okay.
you know, in terms of soccer. He has said quite a lot about it. Yeah, he knows how to go about it. You know that they say catch them young. This is one of the ways, you know, to discover talents who can represent the state in national football competition.
Yes.
The likes of Kano Nwankwo, J.J. Okocha, even him, okay, started like this. And he has also said, when you keep the young ones busy with what they love most, you have addressed their restiveness.
Okay.
You have saved them from criminal activities. That is what they are doing. A lot of Anambra, even Anambra, who are talented, who are gifted in football,
Yes.
okay, are looking for something like this, okay, to prove their mettle. And it's good that he's the person doing it. He knows that the man knows his job. He's on top of his game. Okay, that's why I have to commend him. Okay, it's not about going elsewhere.
Okay.
Okay, to pick people or looking for the children of the well-to-do, the individuals, the big billionaires.
Yeah, he's giving everybody a chance.
And he's giving everybody a chance.
Yes,
He's not selective. That is the way to get the best. Because when you allow everybody, okay, to participate in the competition, if you provide a level playing field for everybody, you get the best. And that is how to restore, okay, the lost glory of this state in football.
Okay.
And those, as well as the glorious days of Nigeria in football, because we have lost it, and we must do everything possible, okay, to return to our glorious days. Those days, when you have Nigeria as your opponent in football, you begin to experience heartbeats, okay, because Nigeria was noted then as a great footballing nation. But that fear factor is no longer there today.
Exactly.
It's still there.
I don't think the fear factor is
Okay, now talking about the Super Eagles, I actually wanted to actually say something as well. Now we have a new head coach. Talking about
Eric Chell. Yeah.
Yes, he is the new head coach. Now, sometime last year, you had actually made comment about the Super Eagles saying they had issues with character. So, do you think this coach is actually going to help?
Yes.
You said even Mourinho will have a problem with the Super Eagles. But now, talking about Eric Chell, do you think he would have the problem you think Mourinho would have had?
No, he's going to succeed in Super Eagles. Why he's going to succeed? Because all the S International, apart from the few ones, like my brother JJ does not agree with us, I'm part of the people who made the decision for the man to come to coach Nigeria, because the man is a man that is driven by passion. If you watch the last Nations Cup, you can see what he did with Mali, yes. You know. So let us not, what people doing criticism and something like that. Emmanuel Amunike coached Tanzania. Stephen Keshi coach, let Stephen Keshi coach Mali. You know what I mean? So any person can coach, any African person can coach any African continent. It depends on the people, the technical committee agree on the person on the terms to coach for the national team. Me, I'm the Players Union BOT chairman of all Nigerian football players, all the players, in support of him. Augustine Eguavoen was stepped down that he have health issues. He does not want to continue. That's why we're looking for a foreign coach. Don't forget that CSCI is just coming from ban. We cannot give CSCI. We need a coach who have already have experience, because the situation where we are now in the World Cup is where we need a coach that have passion, who have discipline to show that Nigerian before your club. So that's why we'll pick him up. He's a good coach for me. That's my own opinion.
Okay, so you're throwing your entire support behind it.
100%.
And you're also urging Nigerians to do the same.
Nigeria does not have patience for failure.
Okay, now now let's talk about the World Cup coming up 2026. Now we're already in a very dangerous position. Do you think we can still make it?
We can still
with or without Eric Chair?
No, with Eric Chair. That's not with Chair.
We're already in a dangerous situation.
We are in a very bad situation.
Yes,
and
indeed.
the situation where we are now, we cannot drop any point.
Okay.
Because we are playing against the country that have the CAF president.
Exactly.
South Africa.
Yes, South Africa.
So Nigeria going to South Africa is a win or die affair. Okay. But don't forget, Nigeria wins the match, almost 100 Nigerians will die in South Africa, because they will do everything to make sure they frustrate us.
Okay.
So for me, earlier the better. Let us start winning matches on time, so South Africa will play through our way to get themselves in a difficult position. Okay. That is my own calculation. We are only trying to calculate.
So all right, you have to win matches before South Africa.
Of course, you need to be stable in your table before you meet people supposed to be champion,
Yeah, and we meet Rwanda as well, and they are.
No, those ones, forget about them. We know those ones will leave them. These are my countries now. It's just that our team have not stable to understand. When you have British, in the time of our own, it's terrible. With a lot of people, all of us play in the Nigerian league. We know the challenges. We know everything. Yes. I could remember in Nigeria 99 World Cup, Obi Nwabara was my roommate. Woke up in the morning, we did not see Obi Nwabara again. He left. Okay. Because they saw the dagger, the people in Lagos are bringing knife, they will kill us. The guy disappear. Okay. So if you don't have her, they cannot play for Nigeria. So this time around, these guys are British people, they are foreigners, playing for Nigerian national team. We played well, nobody cared about they doing safety. Okay. He played well in the national team. You are thinking about the money you are losing, you are thinking about the point. But now they don't care about that because they have money. So what we're doing now is about, if you want to come and play for Nigeria, make sure you are prepared to play for Nigeria.
Okay, let me take you back to the scouting exercise. Let's talk about the eligibility criteria for players that will partake in this trial.
The criteria is very, very simple and very, very open. Okay. 15, 16, 17 years.
What of the requirements? Is there anything recommended?
No requirements. Any club, individual, anybody can come. Once you choose to play, come and play and show your own quota.
So the venue and the time?
The venue is a stadium, Oka Township Stadium. And everybody arrives at 8:30, then the clock is kick off.
So from the
from here, I'm going to the airport to go and pick the people. They're coming from Abuja.
So we heard that Manu Garba is going to be involved and he will be in Oka in person.
Manu Garba is not going to be involved. Manu Garba is the coach of under 17. He's the one that is invited to come and do this game.
Invited. Okay.
So he's not going to be involved.
They are all going to be right here in Oka.
Yes. Okay. Not in Oka, right here in Anambra State.
In Anambra State. Okay. Now we've heard it in the Anambra. If you have somebody 15, 16, anybody under 17, you can bring them and they will also be.
If you are overage, don't come.
If you're overage, don't come. You don't have to. Now, if you have questions for our FA chairman talking about the general himself, you can call us on 09049560826. 09049560826.
Or you can call or you can call 0706-538-1320. That's numbers of if I knew nwale maka asọmpi egwuregwu bọọlụ nke a na-achịkọba na Ọka Stadium onye ka anyị na-ekwu okwu so ọ bụ na ị nwere onye maala agba bọọlụ na ịchọ ka isonye na bụ mmemme nwale ịmalụ ka nwa si wee na-agba ịmanụ ga-akpa anyị n'akara ekwentị ndị a ọ ife anyị na-ekwu maka ka iwe malụ ka o si wee na-aga na Anambra State. Daalụ.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So we also heard it's going to be a 2-day
Event.
Yeah, it's a 2-day event, but it depends on how the crowd and everything I can extend.
Okay.
Yeah, I can extend.
I love the control you're having.
No, it's my pocket. It's my program.
Yes.
I can extend now.
Yes.
If I see the crowd is too much, I can stay because I don't want in the situation some
And
people
the
will come, they
crowd
cannot
should
play.
be Anambra
Yes.
State indigenes mostly.
No, anybody that knows how to play football, once you live in Anambra State, you are an indigene.
Yeah, an indigene indeed. Once you are in Anambra State, you should be there. Talking about Oka Township Stadium, yes, that should be 8 a.m. daily. Yes, 8 a.m. daily. Like he said.
From 8 a.m.
9 o'clock kickoff.
Okay.
Then arrival time and all those things.
Arrival time, okay. So make sure you are there early enough to actually get yourself prepared. If you have talents on the 17, make sure you will be there. This is an opportunity to join the national team if you can do well. Of course, we have so many talents in Anambra. Now, I just want to ask, we already know this is, of course, the Golden Eagles. Is eventually, because I have to advocate for the female side.
I know that's what I want to do.
Yes, that is where I want to go. So eventually, do we get to see this for also female talents as well?
How many female teams you have in Anambra? I'm asking you as a female now.
Well,
How many female teams do you have in Anambra State?
they might not be as popular as the
We have a lot of female teams in Anambra State, but no one is in the league.
Okay.
So you have.
What's the reason?
Having a club is money now. So we don't have any government team that have a female team, like Delta Queens and all those things, So the one you have is the one you do.
So that tends to be a problem. Is there a way that...
Don't forget that in Edo Queens that won the league last season, they have 9 players from Anambra State. Delta Queens have 7 players. Rivers Angel have 13 players from Anambra State.
Anambra State is everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, but we don't have it here now. So this
What can we do to have it here?
Yeah,
What can be done?
What we can do is for us to approach the first lady, governor's wife, Soludo, to appeal for her for us to have a female team, because that is one more step ahead, Because it's not about having a club; it's about sustaining the club. You understand, And women is not like men. They can't hold something. You don't pay them. They're hungry. They pack their load and leave. But men will just be there and say, "What will happen? Will happen tomorrow? Something can change."
Okay. Let's talk about sustainability. In this particular exercise, do you have a kind of partnership or collaboration with any?
I don't have any partnership or collaboration with anybody. It's from my pocket directly, and that's what I'm doing.
Wow.
Okay. Nobody is supporting me. I don't even need anybody to support me because I came from grassroots football.
Okay.
This is highly commendable.
So I'm doing my thing, for the state,
Okay.
Don't forget that Anambra State is not a Mama state. Even the governor will let you know that you must show your capacity on what you are doing to make sure for him to be part of what you are doing. So I'm not begging for anybody. So I'm doing my thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chairman, sorry that I want to take you back to the issue of the new Super Eagles coach. When you were talking about him, you sounded, as if you have absolute trust.
He said I
am part of the decision.
He said he's part of the decision.
You want me to call him now?
You know that right now we are sitting in 5th position of World Cup qualifiers,
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
And we must, yes, I know the difference is not much.
Yes, exactly.
And we must win our remaining 6 games.
Yes.
For me, that is a Herculean task to our new coach.
Yes.
And you are saying that he will qualify us for the World Cup.
The first task for him is this Chan Eagles. Unfortunately, the CAF have to extend the Chan Eagles to August.
August 2025.
So this is one for test one for us to see whether we have something here or not. But everything that happens for a reason, for the purpose of God. So God knows why He shifted it to August. And before August, we have already played our qualifier match. Don't forget to.
Yeah. So what I'm asking is this: do you think you will win the remaining games?
By the special grace of God, I'm not. By the special grace of God. Once we have the God of soccer in favor of Nigeria, we will win.
We need
But
to be.
this is a new Super Eagles. I'm assuring you.
Okay.
Nigeria cannot fail not to go to Mexico, Canada, and America. They will not forgive us. Because a lot of people, I know people want to travel. Even Diana, you want to travel too now.
Honestly, people are.
And if you don't qualify, you can't have fire ID to travel.
Yeah, exactly, because your
So
country is not even welcome. So you are now asking, what is the use going there?
They cannot even give you visa.
Okay.
Well, to be very honest, I really want us to be there, even though it's almost, I don't want to call it an impossible task, because in football nothing is impossible, but it's a very, very, very tough situation.
Yes, everybody knows that.
Because we've already lost too many points. We are supposed to, I'm not trying to bring down any country, but I was thinking Nigeria would be at least the third or second on the group, and they were talking about how to just overtake and get to first position. So it's never going to be easy. Even Rwanda being there have even proved tough for many people, and we're going to face them in March, talking about the 17th of March, I think, or the date is still to be decided. But nevertheless, I'm hopeful that this time around, with the new coach, whom you have trust in. That
who Nigeria have trust in.
Okay.
Not you.
I think I align with her. A lot of Nigerians, especially soccer lovers, don't trust Eric Shell.
I can't explain it.
Yeah, no, I've interviewed them.
The day he was appointed, it was like an entire storm.
Exactly.
It was like a storm everywhere.
Can I ask you a question? Tell me a coach in Nigeria that signed for Super Eagles that don't have criticism.
I don't think there isn't any. I don't think there is any that did not have criticism.
Everybody. It's only your performance will make Nigeria
love you.
When I came in as Anambra State FA chairman, they don't believe because we have a lot of issues.
Okay.
Yes.
But me, I ignored everybody, start doing my work, start getting people and all those things. So anybody who does not like me should go and hit his head in transformer because I'm doing very, very well. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Why am I doing very, very well? I'm doing very, very well because no money allocated to me. I'm still doing what I'm doing.
It's been project.
Do you understand me?
Yes.
So it's a week half, a week out, every day. And it's not, nobody forced me to come and be a FA chairman. I'm doing by passion. Don't forget, I'm the only FA chairman in Nigeria who played under 17, under 20, under 23, and Super Eagles. So I must give back to my system, which is the Anambra State. You know, so it doesn't matter, or it's the passion and what you have, to support, to make sure your state is doing very, very well,
Okay.
So I'm ready for anything. Last time the governor did a security something for the state. Okay. The main security for the state is this grassroots we are doing now for the football, because once you carry them young, these people are going to be out of trouble. So the state will have a enable environment for people to live. Because why I'm doing all those things, the people that kidnapped my father and collected money and killed my father, all of them are 17, 18, 19 years. So all those things are the things that we want to stop in the state. If we have a enable environment, what the government want to do, everybody is going to be very peaceful at home. So that's why we're doing all this football, to make sure we arrest them on time.
Okay. All right. I think finally, do you have? Is there any opportunity for feedback or evaluation for this trial or scouting exercise?
How?
A kind of communication, something that.
Yes, of course. We have media team everywhere. They have media team and everything. But one thing I'm telling all the Anambrians, everybody who knows how to play football, this is your own opportunity to come and showcase yourself. Okay.
From the 21st of January, yes, it is scheduled to be a 2-day event, but like our FA chairman says, it could be extended if you turn up. This is the opportunity. You have to take that risk. Without it, you cannot know how much of a reward you will get. You don't just know whether that spot in the Golden Eaglet is for you or your brother or your son, anybody, even your cousin or even a friend of yours. So make sure you are there. It's going to start 8 p.m. daily from the 21st of January, and it will be at Oka Township Stadium.
All right, I think this is where we'll wrap up today's program, Sports Arena, and thanking you for being there. Of course, we thank General Chikelo Ilonyes, the chairman of the Anambra State Football Association, for being part of the show today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. And of course, we have Meka Mogilim in our midst. Thank you for being Chukwe Meka Mogilim, I beg your pardon. Thank you for being part of the program as well.
Thank you for having me here.
Well, Anambra, you've heard it all. And of course, this is Sports Arena. This is how we bring it to you every week. Now, Anthony, I know you want to be in that trials.
Why?
Are you
Why?
going to play? Anthony can play.
I am the Nabo too much.
He can play.
Can age?
Over age.
He's not qualified to be there. He's not.
Indeed, it is. Well, I am still Uchenna Diana, Wonder Woman on this airways. Signing out for now. See you next time.
Anthony Gochukwu, Sonyara Enizukoza.